Hello everyone, this is Jay from J Tarot, and today we have another pick a card reading. Today's topic is gonna be your first time with them. A little bit 18 plus, a little spiciness for you to brighten up your day. So today we're gonna choose pick a pile, pick an object, and I'm gonna show you the piles right now. And we should get into the reading. So for pile one, on your first time at your first 18 plus encounter, we have this little tamarind shot. So this I got it from the Sansei. This is the Sansei is like a Puerto Rican like festival, I guess you could call it. If you're not from Puerto Rico, it's like a lot of music, a lot of dancing, a lot of good times. There's different people there with different costumes. It's a party. Is You could almost relate it to like Coachella in a way, like a Puerto Rican Coachella, but it's more traditional. It's um more towards like Puerto Rican culture. But there's a lot of drinking, a lot of smoking, a lot of things. So you might meet this person when you're out and about, clubbing out, having fun. You might meet this person in a bar, because this is a little shot thing. Because here we have like a little tamarind Smirnoff tamarind shot. You might like tamarind, you like shots, you like spicy stuff. It says spicy here, right there. So this gonna be a little spicy. We're gonna start off with, let me see. Where is, here we're gonna start with the Saint Jinx Tarot. So your first time with this person, let's see. What is gonna be this person and, well, your first time with this person, spirit. What is gonna be the first time? How's it gonna be? Spirit guides with this person. Pile one, the first time with this person. It might be very sexual. Like, you might have you might get to know this person, and the same night you might have, intimate um fun time with this person, to keep PG for YouTube. But yes, let's see what the cards have to say. Your first time, how it's gonna be, what's gonna be like, what's it gonna be like. Here we have the you might be drinking, because here we have the temperance card, and this person, it might be a little balanced. You might not be like drunk, you might just be a little tipsy, because the temperance is about knowing your balance, knowing equilibrium, knowing and turning water into wine and all that stuff. But you might be a little tipsy, you might be a little under the influence, and you might meet this person. This person might have dark hair and a lot of tattoos, like a lot of tattoos, or you might have a lot of tattoos. Their ring, they might have a ring that's very, relevant. They might be, not single. They might be, in a commitment already, and or in an open relationship. Or they just like have to have rings. Take it as you will. This is a spicy encounter, so let's see. The first time with this person, you're gonna be exhausted afterwards. You might be coming off from work and going to the bars and having a good time with this person, and you want to like just have some fun, doze off at a bar, chit chat. Yeah, you're releasing like all the stress from like work, a bad day, a hard day you have on, and you meet this person, and you with the Lovers card here. Here with the Lovers card, you hit it off with this person like instantly, almost. You could make a connection with the Wheel of Fortune here also. It was like meant to be. Like, you needed this to like just like to get your stress off your back. You need to like have fun and really take your clothes off, kiss this person. You might not fully have sex with this person, you might just like kiss and make out. We'll get more into it, but let's see what's gonna be like the first time with this person. What's gonna be the first time with this person? They might come off as a little cold, or you might come off a little guarded, because you're like, what does this person want? Or you might be coming off like a really bad, not bad, but like a hard work environment that you're like stressed out. You're usually in a very mentality of, I have to work, I have to think logically, and you're coming out of that into the situation with like, I want to release stress, I want to release, I want to be calm, I want to have fun. And that's when you come into this like after work vibes, after a bad day vibes, and you have this person to yourself, because here with the Three of Pentacles here and the Lovers over it, here you're working together. You might be at a bar, because this is a giving bar vibes. You know, you're off in like in a corner together, and you're just talking, you're making connection, and you hit it off almost instantly. You almost hit it off completely, and you might invite them over. Like you might catch their eye first and invite them over to talk and just see how this person is and all that stuff. But this is really good. I want to see a little more with the Wheel of Fortune. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? The next spicy encounter. Yeah, this would. Wow. Okay, so you were meant to see this person. Like with the Six of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune, it was like a soulmate. Like you were meant to see this person and meet and connect with this person and have a good time. This is giving like soulmate vibes, actually. With the Lovers card and the Six of Cups, Three of Pentacles again, and I want to see something. The Ace of Cups here is like going sideways like this with Stolas. So it might not be like love. It might be more like lust. It might be more like I wanna meet you for one night stand kind of vibes. And you go out your way. I wanna clarify the Ace of Cups. The Eight of Swords. You're having this mentality of like, oh, I don't know if I should do this. I don't usually do this. You're in your head a lot. You like have safe intercourse, have safe sex and all that. But really, you're really in your head about this because you don't know what's gonna lead to. Don't think it too much. Try to have the best time you want if that's what's aligned to you. But this overall, I want to see here. Six of Cups again, damn, and the King of Pentacles. This person has a lot of money. They might buy you drinks, or they calm you down, and like get you loose. But this person has a lot of money, and they're gonna talk about you, probably finances a little bit, and just tell you like, oh look, this is how I make money. This is what I do. Like you're gonna get to know this person in a more deeper level than anybody has ever gotten to know. Bulls might be significant, like Taurus vibes. Because he had the King of Pentacles here and the Three of Cups. He got Six of Cups, and here with the Six of Cups we have like a figure. We have here Aim, and they are like a bull type figure. And it's really like giving you that this person is stable. This person is really committed, and they might have another person. Because the King of Pentacles usually has a Queen of Pentacles. I'm a little sick right now, so excuse the sniffling. But overall, I want to see what messages. What does this person want to say? What were they going to talk about? What are they going to talk about in the conversation? What is Group 1 and this person going to talk about? You're going to talk about your plans for the future a little bit. Your goals, you're gonna have like a little bit back and forth on, this is what I did, this is what you did, and you're gonna like discuss. You're gonna like be like in a debate, like in a healthy debate together, and you're gonna talk about, yeah, I like this, I don't like this, that, like you're gonna have a conversation, like friends. You're gonna have a conversation, and you're really gonna have like intimacy together. You're gonna say, hey, do you wanna meet for drinks and go to my place today, or you wanna give me your number and we hook up or meet tomorrow. That type of conversation. Stand your ground, proactive. You're not gonna be insecure because the liquid courage is gonna be flowing through your veins like heavily. Don't rush into it. Like take your time to get to know this person. Don't rush into the course. Don't rush into that. Take your time. This person gonna make you really happy. Like they're gonna give you the time of your life. It's really, even though you're drinking or you might be consuming other substances, you're not gonna be that under the influence. You're gonna have like 1 or 2 shots or like 1 or 2 drinks and that's it. You're not gonna be like heavily, like you can't think, you can't walk straight. You can't think properly. You're just gonna have like 1 or 2 drinks, not that heavy. And you're really gonna get to know this person at a more intimate level, and they're gonna get to know you. What is the intercourse is gonna be like? What is the intercourse gonna be like? I'm using Glenorand tarot here. What is the intercourse going to be like? What is the intercourse going to be like? What is it? Okay, you have a lot of cards here. So they might be a silver fox. They might be a little bit older than you here with the fox card. They might be a little older. They might be like daddy or like mommy. Here, I want to see something. Like, I got too many cards and I got like overwhelmed a little bit. But I want to see, they might be like a silver fox. What's going to be like the sex going to be like? I really don't use this tarot for like 18 plus. But I want to see one more. What is this intercourse going to be like? Here with the man card, it's going to be very masculine focus in the sense like it's not, whatever your gender is, it's going to be like very Aries energy, very rough, very not rough, but when you do get to this person, like a macho, like not macho man, but very gentleman like ring. Okay, so again with the ring and the stick, they might have a family. I'm very sorry to tell you. They might have other commitments elsewhere, and that's why they can't really give you like a commitment right away. But you can have a good time. It's like either that or they want to get to know you and have a commitment with you. Like this is gonna lead to commitment. It's either or. I'm very sorry to tell you, it's either or. Either this person has a commitment already somewhere else, and that's why they can't stay with you that long. I'm not seeing that much, but I see the ring and I see like this and the man card, and this man looks very. They might have like they might have been ex-married, divorce, and that's why they might be a little hesitant, and you might be a little hesitant to like see this person because like they divorced, that stereotype of divorcees. I'm gonna get one more pile with the tarot. I think this tarot Toro. I don't know the cards decks, man. I just know the cards kind of like dark. Let's see. I wanna ask, what is the future of this connection? Spirit, what is the future of this connection? Here, the King of Cups. So this person's very emotionally stable. And the Seven of Swords. I want to get some more cards. I want more cards. What's the future of this connection? What is the future of this connection, Spirit? What's the future of this connection? Here we have the 10 Pentacles, but it came out like this with the High Priestess. It came out like this. You might build a family together. You might build an empire together. And here we have the Emperor. Here we have the Emperor reversed. So with the Seven of Swords here, it's like deception a little bit, and like this person doesn't tell you everything that's going on in their head. They don't tell you all the feelings that go on in their head. They might not tell you that they want something more with you, and that's why they're not the Empresses here. Sorry, I said the Emperor, but the Empress. You might feel a little left out in the dark because this person doesn't tell you all that they're feeling, and that's why they might be getting over X because the Empress is reversed. They might be getting over, and that's why they're with you. They want to get with you. But the 10 of Pentacles is here. With the High Priestess, you feel it in your mind. If either you talk with this person, or you get to know here with the Hermit here, and sometimes there's the World card. It's a combination of the Queen of Swords here. Here we have Santa Muerte, which is the World card. The Hermit here, and the Queen of Swords. You'll know like the intention of this person. You might doubt yourself a little bit, but you'll know it. You know what this person, they'll tell you, or you see it in their face, or you see it like in the way they move, or how they talk to you. Like they either want or doesn't want nothing to with you, like long term. But overall, I want to get to know you in the intercourse. I want to know more what's gonna happen. Like it may not happen. You just might kiss and make out and probably. I don't see sex here. I don't see that you. They might you might leave in the middle of the night, or they might leave in the middle of the night and leave you. Oh, I have to leave. I have to go to work or some excuse. What is the sex gonna be like? What is the sex going to be like? Here we have Lagos. So you might not have okay, you might have. It's either or because there's Lagos here and Inguas here with these two cards. And it's like there is a seed planted. There might be a physical seed being planted, but there's no emotion. There's no emotional connection here. So I don't know if you just like the first time you don't really get that emotional. It's more just sexually based, and you might be in all fours with these cards. You might be the one receiving. If you are, I'm queer. I'm bisexual. You might let them in you, or you in them, either or. It is going through the back door. It is going through the back door, and you're gonna be resting afterwards. You might be resting there. You might spend the night. It's getting spending the night vibes, but you might be waking up alone, or they might be waking up alone, either or. So it's your decision, baby. It's a complicated one. You get to know what is the advice. Let me not even hang with all this. The mostly the advice, you know what to do because you have a strong intuition. But what is the advice for group 1 in the situation, Spirit? What is the advice for group 1? What is the advice for group 1? What is the advice for group 1? Here we go. I'll see how it falls. Justice reversed. And what else? Justice reversed here with 10 of Wands reverse here. It might not be fair. You might not see as fair whatever this person does, like, or they don't do. But don't carry the weight of this person's action. It doesn't reflect who you are. It's not just because this person left doesn't mean that you did something bad or that you did something wrong. This person has their own trauma, their own shit going on. Don't carry the weight of their burdens, even if it's your choice if you decide to have intercourse with this person. But don't be so much in your head. But here with the first object with the spicy term, it might just be sexually based, and if you want that, great, this is the perfect thing for you. But this is more like you feel like not fully not worthy. The word is not coming to my head right now. It's like fair. It's not fair that they left and left me in the dust. It's not fair that they left me with the words in my mouth and they left in the middle of the night. Or you left in the middle because you didn't feel that right. Or it's unfair that I didn't get to spend more time with this person, either or, because of whatever happened. But don't carry the weight of this person's actions. Don't beat yourself up because this person didn't give you the emotional closure that you need. Yeah, have strength. Look at yourself and really see how much. Okay, I got out of my head and I spent some good time. Yeah, don't be so anxious. So I with the 9 of Swords here. The Tower was something that had to happen eventually. With the Tower. Don't be so hard on yourself. Don't be so. It's easier said than done. But don't spend your head turning and your wheels turning on this. This is not really that type of situation. Take it for what it was. Don't overthink it. Have fun. If it was a good time, think back on those good times. If you don't see this person, you don't see this person. It'll be other fish. Just like you met that person that one night, there'll be another person the other night or next night. Might not be the same, but you're attractive, and you're very smart. You might just need to get that out of your system. It's like I still got it. If I want to have somebody, that way, I could do it because I'm a good conversationalist. I'm a good this. I'm a good that. I know my way around. The street, the way. But don't overthink it too much. If you want a good time, this is the perfect person for you. No strings attached is the best thing for you. But if you don't, then tell me from now, this person's gonna leave you a little emotional thing if you don't, you know, have a more emotional like spine and a little more strength in your spine and being okay with that. This person has their own shit going on. It's not my fault that they couldn't commit. You know, they have their own shit. You're gonna know this from the jump start. But part one, that was your reading. I hope you liked it. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys. Pile 2, here for the object in hand for your next spicy encounter, your next night out or something. Here we have your next time, your next time. Here we have the apple. It's giving me heavy Adam and Eve vibes. Like, this is gonna be something that you're very tempted to do, very I want to do this because it seems so attractive and so desiring. So it might be, this person might be very health conscious and they have a really good body and they take care of themselves, and this person like literally like Adam and Eve, like very beautiful. You never seen a person like this, and you may be lusting over them a lot. It's like the temptation that you shouldn't do, but you do it anyway. Let's get into the cards. I want to see what's gonna be the first time with this person. Pile 2. The first time with this person, what's gonna be like. Here we have the 4 swords, so it might be 4 swords and the 5 of wands. Let's see, I want some more cards. Wheel of Fortune with the High Priestess. Gotta find the 6 of wands, 5 of wands, sorry. Here with the 7 of cups and clarifying the 4 swords. We can see we have clarifying the 4 swords, Justice card. Okay, so here with the 4 1, it might be at your place or their place. It might be you coming out of a long period of not having any like action, and you coming out like in a night out, or you after a long time that you haven't done a lot of things, you have this, and something that you've been waiting for. It's like justice being served, and being brought back from the dead, and having this opportunity here with Justice card, and really getting what you're owed. Here with the 5 wands, there's not gonna be a lot of people. It's like it's not gonna be like in a bar or like in a party. It's gonna be more like you and this person though. You might know this person already and really be in a place that you get to be with this person alone and really just talk about your past, talk about things that you've gone to. You might have options here with options with the 7 of cups. I don't know what that means. I want to get clarity on that. It's like, oh, you're starved for options. Not starved, but like you don't want so many options. You don't want anybody. You don't want 3 of wands. Yeah, you've been looking at this person for a while. You might know this person already, and you've been waiting for this person to make a move. Here, they're not immature. It's just been like stagnant a little bit. Here with the 3 of wands, it's like you've been waiting for this person a long time. You've been waiting for this person to come and text you, or send you that risky text, or hang out, and you to link up. Here with the Wheel of Fortune and the High Priestess, this is coming. It's like there are gonna be signs. They're gonna be like that night. You might see a sign, a message. You might get angel numbers. You might see something that okay, this is the night. This is the night we're gonna that person's gonna text me. That this person is gonna send me we're gonna link up and have some fun time. This is gonna be really, how can I explain this? This is gonna be really what you've been wanting. It's something that you almost manifested. You might have manifested this, that like this encounter with this person, and it's like, I don't want anybody in here. I want this person specifically. And it's like, okay, you don't want anybody else. Like the universe is saying, you don't want anybody else. You want this person, or you're gonna have to wait. And now you're done waiting. This person's coming in, they're coming out of their grave and coming to meet you, go out with you, and really, have a good time with you. This is like, here, I'm here. What you want to do? Tell me what you want. Hey, let's get the ball rolling. Who is this person? I want to see, who is this person? Who is this person? The card to represent this person's spirit. Who is this person? That's a lot of cards. 7 of Cups again. Oh my gosh. This might not be a woman. I'm very sorry. This might be somebody's more. Oh, that might be a woman, because there's a lot of people here. 7 of Cups. You again with the options. It's like you have all these options, and you're just looking at one person specifically, and you might have to travel to them. Yeah, 5 of Wands again, and the Page of Cups again. Damn. Synchronicities. This person might send you a message, actually. Because with the Page of Cups, they might be a little like, hey, wanna hang out? I'm here in town for a couple days. Let's go meet up. Let's go out together. Without anybody else, just you and me. Go somewhere special. And you might have options like what to do, like, oh, do you want to go to the beach? You want to go to this place I know? You want to go to my special spot? Do you want to go watch a movie? Stuff like that. Somewhere you could be you and them together alone, or like very minimal people, so you could be together alone. They don't want a lot of people around. They don't want a lot of eyes watching. It's not because they want to hide you. It's just like they want to have you and you time. They don't want influences from other people like clouding their judgment. Here we have the Emperor and the Empress reversed. You and this person, then you're not in your divine. Like, this person, they're looking away from each other, and here we have the Word. It's something that is meant to be, because the Emperor and the Empress are counterparts, but you are not like aligned in a way that, like, this person has, like, this person can have a temper, and you cannot be like the most confident in yourself, and you're coming together to like make things right. In the past, you could not have made these things right, and it's like you're coming together to like settle the score and clear things out, bring back the balances, the scales of everything, and trying to come in together. Yeah, you're trying to end the cycle that's been long overdue with the 10 swords. Ace of Pentacles. It's something stable. They want to have something stable. They come in rushing with the Knight of Wands. They're very excited down there. They really want something with you. Let me see. I want to know what's gonna be like the first time with this person. It's gonna be the first time with this person. It's gonna be very give and take. They're gonna do you, you're gonna do them. It's very equal. You're gonna be feeling very emotionally connected to the person with the Crown Prince of Pentacles. You might be two feminines, actually, because here we have two queens, the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Wands, and the King of Pentacles here. You're gonna come in together and be more stable together. You're gonna, you bring the water, they bring the fire, and together you want to grow something. Yes, Wands here, 2 aces. It's like trying to start something fiery and grounded together, for long term. This person is very, very stable, but they might be a little guarded, because the ship, you might have to travel to this person. This person might be overseas. They might have been like on a trip, and they're coming back from it. There's a realization with the tower. Here we have the ship in the tower. It's like you haven't seen this person in such a long time, or it's been a time that you haven't seen this person, and they're coming back in with like, hey, I'm here. Let's go out. I'm in town for a couple of days. See a book. Let's go to a library. Libraries may be significant. And to come here and really show you a good time, really have a good time with you, and connect together again, and really see how you've been doing, see what you've been up to, and connect again with this person. I want to get you advice on the situation, because it is like, I know it's not confusing, because it's very cut and dry, but this person, I want to see the intentions this person has with you. Like, what are their intentions? Yes, it is to like mend things and make things better, but what are their overall long-term intentions? What are their intentions long-term, Spirit? What are the intentions long-term? The Hangman, they just want to see how things will go. from not the first encounter, but how things gonna go moving forward. They want to see if you change, if how you've changed. Are you still the same person they met before? You have met this person before. Two of Cups, they want to connect again. Here with the Two of Cups, they want to connect again. They want to talk. They want to communicate with you and see how to go from here on together, you alone with nobody else around. They want to see how you are outside like a very chaotic environment. Leopards might be significant, like patterns. Here with the Queen, so don't be so harsh. Like don't cut this person down before they can say anything. Page, like Page of Pentacles reverse. It's like this person has changed a little bit. They might have still some immature tendencies. I'm not sure about that. Let me see. Five of Pentacles. They might have been going through like a financial like hassle or trouble, and they come in better, and they might not have everything that you want, but they come in to just connect with you. They're not really trying to spend too much money. They just want to connect with you. They want to spend time with you, even something simple, just going to like a park bench and talking to you. Strength, you don't feel confident in this person because you don't feel like this person has Seven of Cups again. Cups might be significant, and options might be significant. Like this might not be your only option, but you choose this person anyway, because you connect with this person more deeper level. Friends to lovers. This might be a friend of yours, and you connect with them again. Are you almost ready? Like you should get ready. Like I know I have to get ready because I have some interviews today. We are meant to be together. The Two of Cups. This person really wants to connect with you. Like you do me, you. Six of Cups. Are you almost ready? Here, are you almost ready? Are you almost ready? Card. And all that. Like this person's really wants to be equal in this relationship. Whatever, hope and dreams here with the Star card. Anxiety reversed. This person wants to release your anxieties. They want to calm you down. They don't want to be coming in with all these like just a sexual offer. They really want to connect with you and have a good time with you. Create, manifest. The Magician card. They want to be with you. They manifest. If you are a witch or a manifestor, whatever you want to call it, manifest you having the confidence and the stability for you to be able to communicate with this person clearly, and having the confidence of releasing your anxieties and worries of the situation, just going with the flow and really connecting with this person the best you can. Not having too much worries about the future, what this is going, but really enjoying this person as a being, as a human, and connecting this person. I want to see what advice Spirit has for you in this connection, apart from just releasing anxieties. Advice. Ingwas here. I want to get the book because I'm feeling called to get the book, and if I could find it. If not, I will go, and here we go. Ingwas. Here we have it. Ingwas. Ingwas, resembling a seed, this rune is associated with fertility, male sexuality, fertility, union, elemental energy, ground, spiritual growth, relief, a time of rest. So you're really having a time with this person to really grow with this person and really get to know this person at a really deeper level. You might be very fertile. And ovulating came up in the conversation with my mom today about, it was about all our pets because, I have an older dog, and we were talking about because I have a puppy and he's a boy, and I have an older dog that she's a girl. Age difference might be significant here. Like you might be older, they might be older. There's an age difference and a very big age difference. My puppy is like 3 months old, and my older dog is like 8 years, 9 years old. But this really talk about you coming into this thing and really being union with this person and really connecting with this person and resting with it, being relief and growing with this person slowly, taking your time and connecting with this person. Take your time, don't rush it, don't speed up the process just because you're impatient. Take your time, go with this person, take it slow. don't rush it. Don't rush it. Okay. Adam and Eve didn't, make the garden and became a partner, una pareja overnight. Take your time, get to know each other, have fun. Okay. I'll see you in the next one, group 2. See you, love you, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys. Group 3. So your first time with this person. Let's see what we got. You picked the little rooster here. It might be very. This person might be a little show offy, like the roosters are very show offy when they have like their hands, and they're very masculine. To me, the roosters are very masculine energy. That's true. This person may be very show offy. They like to dress well. They might like to ruffle their feathers. They have very opinionated in how they speak to you. That was a big slam. Yeah. The first time, there's gonna be a moment of clarity. You're gonna know like what this person wants instantaneously. The 6 of Cups. This person is like a soulmate. This person is like somebody that you've known before, somebody from your past, or somebody that you're very deeply connected to, and you feel connection with this person. 2 of Cups. Yeah, this person is your soulmate. And soulmates are very wide. You could have multiple soulmates. You could have a soulmate as a friend. You could have a soulmate as a family member. A soulmate to me is somebody that's gonna really connect with you and have a good time. Not a good time with you, but you're gonna learn a lot about each other, and you learn about yourselves at the same time. And it's not meant forever. It's not that it's not meant forever, but it's not that it's promised forever. It's something that you're there to teach each other something, and you might be a relationship, it might be definitely a relationship, but it's an opportunity for you to work together and really get to know each other. Here we have the 8 of Pentacles. You're gonna be off work probably. You're not gonna be really in working mode. You're gonna be more. And if you are, you're not really working with other people. You're working by yourself. You're doing something for yourself. You're really working on yourself for something, and really concentrating and focus on something, and you're not expecting this because this is like a surprise that this person wants to hang out with you. It's like, oh, okay, you really want to hang out, okay, let's go out. And this person switch it, but this is mostly about, you're gonna be very not shocked, but it's gonna be like clarity of like, this person wants to be with me, this person really wants to help me and work together, and to connect. This person wants to connect with me. Your first time with it. Let's get into the sexual thing. This is gonna be the first time. Damn. Temperance. Okay, so Temperance is about balance. It's about equal give and take. Here we have the 6 of Cups as reverse. I don't see a lot of sex. I don't. It's like it was a chapter that you need to come together. You might not have sex. It might be more of an intimate, like, conversational thing. Here we have the 2 of Wands. You holding back because you're scared, and the 4 of Wands is non-committal, but you need to clear some things up first before you have that. You need to release something. You need to release a baggage. You need to talk before you can have this. This might be somebody that this might be like, not an ex. It could be an ex, but somebody that you connected before, and you need to clear some things up before you can move any further. It's mostly talking about what went wrong, or what you did wrong, or what they did wrong, or what you both did wrong in this relationship, and trying to move past that. This is like talking to somebody and say, like, I love you, but you hurt me this way. Knight of Cups, actually opening up about your emotions, and not leaving things up for chance, or like destiny. Really taking the things in your hands. Time to go. You releasing any ego that I don't care about if you have money, whatever. I need to talk to you because I care about you, and I want to set things straight. I want to be able to have a connection with you long term, even if it's just friends, or even if it's something, if we can be friends, I want to know the truth. I want to know if you can be friends with me, and not talk to you again, block you, whatever, so you won't, being very honest with this person, being very honest about what you expect in this relationship. Let me get clarity. What's gonna be their first time? I'm sorry if this is not what you're expecting. but I do not control cards here. It's gonna be very, very not emotional, but it's gonna be like you getting clarity on the situation. You're getting the truth of this person. You're probably not gonna be the happiest, because it's like something hard. You have to go. You're gonna use your intuition. And with Snake here, this person might have cheated on you, or they decepted you, or they. Here we have like the snake and the apple, and this person might have cheated on you or betrayed you in some way, and you know they did, and that's why you're talking to this person. Like, how do you want to move forward? How do you want to keep going in this relationship? You didn't give my flowers with the bouquet reverse here. What do we do now? And how can we change this? How can we ground this? Do you want to have something long term? And if you are, how are we gonna change this? Here, the stork, the tree, and the lilies. You might have a family with this person. You might have something that you have to. Here with the moon, things are scary right now with the moon reverse, because you don't know how this person's gonna react. With the letter and the ring, you might be committed to this person. This might be a person that you need to talk to them seriously, and say like, do you want something serious with me? Do you want something long term with me? If not, write me a letter and tell me goodbye. Don't leave me hanging here. Damn, you guys are serious about this. And I want to see advice for you on the situation, because this is kind of heavy. Alright, the card fell. The moon here fell, and it's like you're in the dark about the situation, and you want clarity. That's really what you want from the situation, from this person. You don't want any more secrets. You don't want any more lies. You just want the truth, so you could get clarity. You could get closure from this person. You want to end this cycle of hurting. I want to get advice for you, group 3. This person might be a little bit machista, a little macho man or macho woman. What's the equivalent, like very bitchy or self-centered at times, and that's why you have to break up, and you get trying to get back together and make that work. What is the advice for group 3, spirit guides? Fairhu and Pedro. You're really in the dark about this because you want to harvest something and you want to build something with this person long term, but you're kind of not scared, but like in the dark of what this person really wants from you. Like what's the future of this connection? You don't know if this person wants a long-term relationship with you, and if they do, how they're gonna change, are they gonna keep in their ways? Things are frozen right now, and you're asking for protection, you're asking for divine guidance, and you want to have a good relationship with this person. He will Givo, Esau here. I felt like showing that one, but you're kind of like in the cold water right now and frozen on what you need to do. You're like in the dark, and I think you're in the dark because this person doesn't communicate the best, or you don't communicate the best. Take it as you will. And it's like, what do I do now? What do I do after all this time we were together? I want messages from this person. What does this person want to say to group 3? What does this person want to say to group 3? Let's stay. I see a future reverse. This person doesn't know they want a relationship with you. They're very honest. At least they're honest. If you want clarity, that's your clarity. They don't know what they want. They might want an open relationship. They want something more, and that's why probably you're fighting. Rest and contemplate. Rest your mind. Don't give this person so much energy that your only sole thought. You have other stuff to do. You have other things to manifest and create. Work on your craft, on your this is something that, yes, is part of your life, but don't make it your sole purpose on your life. This person is not your only thing you have to focus on. Here we have truth will set you free, balance will be restored. I think that here we have the 9 of swords reversed. You releasing anxiety and stress over things that you can't control, and you cannot control the actions of the person. You cannot force them to tell you the truth. You could try, and they might get upset at you, but it's like You cannot force this person to tell you that they will love you. You can't force this person. It has to come from them. And this person really wants a relationship with you, they'll tell you. And they don't, they'll tell you. Um, and they tell you they don't, take that as you will, move on. I know it's hard, especially if you've been in a relationship, if you married this person, you have kids with this person, or you engaged. But like, take your time to rest and really heal from that, and go to therapy if you need to go to therapy. Go talk to your friends. Friends, I don't know if friends will be the best thing, because they might tell you like, this person's an asshole, bullshitter, and you may not need that. It might be like, oh, my friends are different, but you might need like, I'm sad. I don't need you to tell me this person's a bad person. I just need, I'm sad. I need to be sad. I don't need somebody to tell me that this person is a bad person, or a liar or a cheater. I know that. Here with the Ten of Pentacles, you want to grow old with somebody, and I think we need space reversed. See, this person's indecisive, though. They don't know what they want, because it's confusing. What did I say? What did I do? This person's like, what did I say that made you? This person might have cheated, or they just told you they don't want to have an open relationship, and you took that like, oh my god, what am I like? Happiness. You're not happy. You're not happy, and it's like, I'm scared you hurt me like the others. You're scared that this person, or vice versa, this person is so guarded in their ways that they feel like you will hurt them in the long term and betray them, and that's why I think they betrayed you in a way. It might have been cheating, because I don't see any cheating cards. If the cheating card will be here with like the Three of Swords, they might just have like said something, or they acted a way that really hurt your feelings, or they say something like really dumb, and that's what hurt your feelings. But this person at the long term wants to know what they did wrong. They don't want space from you. They want to connect with you again. There's so many cards. One card is to whisper, please, what this person wants to say to group 3. This is hard but worth it. But it came out reversed. This person doesn't want this to be hard. I'm ready to be me, but it's reversed. Like, this person's not completely ready to be themselves with you, and they might be, that might be the thing you have to work on. Let yourself be in your Queen of Swords energy, be more in your more nurturing energy, so this person can actually put their walls down and really talk to you, and really tell you how they feel, and really be in a more vulnerable. If you want the truth from this person, you can't go at them with swords and daggers and fire. You have to let them come at their own pace. Take it slow, listen to them, and actually listen to them and see like, this is why I did this is why I did that, I feel this way. Talk like adults. Talk like you actually care, and you want to know and want to get better. And if you decide at the end of the conversation or conversations that you can be together, that's gonna be your ultimately your finalizing point. That's gonna be like your thing that you have to do. But this took a turn, because this is not what I was expecting overall from this reading, and it was like shocking, because none of the readings that I did had that intention. The moon reverse, things are heading right now in the Magician. Manifest a conversation with this. Manifest clarity. Manifest clear communication. Manifest you coming out of the dark with this person and really talking and showing each other your shadows and your fears and your worries, and talk it out the best you can with this person. And at the end of the day, that's all you could do. Talk. You cannot force a person to love you, and do your best to listen to this person. That's what I got for you, group 3. I hope you like it. Like, subscribe. I'm sorry that wasn't the reason you were looking for, but I can't control the cards. Love you. Wish you the best of luck, and I'll see you in the next one.